I get home from work yesterday. It's Sunday. You know, I always imagine Sundays as well. Can we discuss the fact that people work on the weekends? This was unheard of in the 1980s. And who knows what it was like in the 70s and 60s? I can only imagine. This idea of working on Sunday, do you realize when we were kids, there was nothing open on Sunday? This is one of the reasons for the biggest breakdown of human society is working on the weekends. It's true. I mean, sometimes when I go to work, I'm like, if it's Saturday, I'm like, hey guys, I'm here. All right. No. Could you imagine if everybody was off on the weekends? You know what Fridays would be like? I'd be hanging my arm out the window, high-fiving people on the way home. Friday, buddy! Yeah, baby! Come on! 2 days off! Right. And we become like a collective mind. You get it? Oh my God, everybody big plans for the weekend. Let's get together. Barbecues, yay! This is like fantastic. Now, I remember when I was single and I had Mondays. I had Tuesdays off. I still have Tuesdays off, by the way. It's fantastic, yeah. But now that I'm not single, it doesn't matter. I might as well be dead in the coffin. But when I was single, it was like, it's Monday night. I'm going out. Yeah, you know what it's like going out to a bar on a Monday night? I kick open the door. Hey, everybody! Hey, I got off tomorrow. Why are the chairs still up on the tables? Yeah, but you gotta understand something. When I was single, there was if you lived on Long Island, I don't know how it is in the rest of the country, but if you lived on Long Island, there was a spot for every night of the week. Do you get it? Yeah. You go down to Lily Flanagan's on a Thursday, Napa Tandy's on a Tuesday, this type of thing. Go to Mary Carroll's on Wednesday. I don't know. There was a spot for every night of the week. I mean, is everybody bored to death? I don't know. I come home on Sunday and I have this dream. Like, I'm going to do Sunday things, like, I don't know, watch the football game. There's no football on. I'll watch golf on TV and, like, relax. Like, I know nothing about golf. I'll never play golf in my life, but I like watching it on TV. It's, like, relaxing. So I come home, my wife's like, my family's coming over later. So I'm like, oh, yeah? I'm like, who's coming over? My family! I'm like, oh, okay. I just thought I'd, ask about who's going to be occupying my house. But, obviously an outlandish question to ask. My apologies. Yes. What are we going to have for dinner? Food! All right, I'll be out in the shed, working even more. On a Sunday, yes, I'll be working even more. So anyway, I do this thing where I'm always late. Company arrives at 5 o'clock. So I'm out here. Next thing you know, I look at my watch and it's 4:45. So I'm running in the house. I got to take a shower. And my wife's like, you got to get a pack of beer. A pack of beer. Okay. Like, is that like a pack of gum? I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. I get in the shower, and this always happens. I get in the shower, I'm washing. Listen, I turn the water to scalding. Do you understand? I mean, you might as well. I might as well take a shower like next to a steam locomotive, and you just uncork the boiler on me. Yeah, and my wife says that's why you're losing your hair from the hot water. I said, yeah, well, no, it might be like the stress bomb of life I live. I'm not worried about hot water. So next thing you know, I get out of the shower and I hear companies at the door. And this is where my heart like starts beating like 3,000 miles an hour. Because now I got to be the guy that comes out of the bathroom with the towel on. Yeah, I know. I'm not a naked guy. You understand? Some people are naked guys. I'm very white. And these nipples are pink. I look like I got like a pig udders. You understand? And there's like freckles over here. There's like these red spots everywhere. There's like blemishes. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. There's red belly button hair. Oh yeah. You know how some people have like a nice looking navel? It's like a nice looking navel you got there. Yeah. Mine looks like where you would put a dirty diaper. I don't know. So I come out of the bathroom. I'm like, hey, holding my towel, and my biggest fear is like somebody's gonna come up and just rip my towel off, and then I'm just gonna be standing there exposed. Oh, that? Yes. What, you've never seen an egg corn before? I don't know. And then I just start running. Yeah. Yeah, I remember, you know, when I was younger, these guys ordered strippers for me on I forgot what the occasion was, my birthday or whatnot. Let's face it, they just wanted strippers, okay? Can we face facts? They weren't like, hey, Jess, it's your birthday, we got you. They wanted strippers. But it was under the guise that it was my birthday. It's the only way you can get these cocksuckers to chip in on it. So anyway, we're all sitting there in the kitchen, and the stripper comes in, and she's like, who's the birthday boy? And I'm like, that's me. Anyway, she starts like doing a dance, rubbing on me and whatnot. I'm like, now, you gotta understand something. You couldn't get more awkward than me. It's impossible. She's doing a dance on me. I got in a rhythm. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Next thing you know, she takes off my shirt. Now I'm standing there shirtless. Like, all right. That's great. No physique to speak of. Anyhow. And then she takes off my pants. And I'm like, and all my friends are standing around. I'm like, what's going to happen now? And then she goes to pull my underwear down. And I just started running. And I ran for the door. And my buddy Frank kicked the door to close it, like to keep me from going out. And my head went right into the door frame. Oh my God. My forehead exploded with blood. And I just, I didn't even know where I was. I was like seeing stars, and I ran out of there. Okay? Chalk it up to might be the single most embarrassing moment of my life. Now I'm running down the block in my underwear with blood pouring out of my head. Yeah. I'm like, where do I go? Home? Let me go home to get a fresh change of clothes. Hey, Ma! It's the birthday boy. Yeah, just came to get to get some clothes. What happened? Oh, nothing. Nothing, Ma. Nothing. Why are you bleeding from your head like your forehead exploded? Nothing. I had to sneak in and get clothes. Luckily, my parents were so glued to Jeopardy. Anyhow. Everybody comes over. I go get beers, by the way. I go get a new bottle of Jack Daniels. I get beer. I get a bottle of Johnny Walker. You understand? The family's coming over. I get treat them good. Treat them good. I walk through the door. For some reason, now everybody's there. After I go and get the beers, everybody's there. I come in. For some reason, when I offer everybody drinks, I get this. I say, hey, so-and-so, you want a beer? You want some Johnny Walker? Oh, I get this. Like, all of a sudden, her family turns into a bunch of Christians. I go over their house. They have, like, a wooden barrel full of Johnny Walker, and it's gone in, like, an hour. They're drinking, like, this is the type of drinking, it's like athletic drinking. But when for some reason, when I offer them drinks, it's like, oh, no. I get this. Like, how could you possibly even suggest that I want a drink right now? Like, oh, I thought that was like what you did for a living. It blows my mind. And then when I start drinking, everybody stops drinking. And then when I stop drinking, everybody starts drinking. I don't get it. So I'm like, that's when I shift gears and I'm like, I'm in my own world now. I go from being the greatest host on planet Earth to you're on your own. Survival of the fittest now. You want booze? Find it. I don't care. I can only get rejected so many times. So anyway, I make my way to the couch there, and I'm sitting now. I love this. Now there's a bunch of guys on the couch. They're balking Spanish. Now let me make my big entrance onto the couch. Like, hello, everybody. Let me sit down. And you sit down, and the conversation goes silent. And you're like, how about those Mets? What is this? It's like, I can't just mix into the background. I just want to be a painting on the wall, to be honest with you. So now I'm sitting there. The awkward silence kind of boils over. I say, I'll put on the TV. I turn on the TV. And this guy asked me, we'll say his name is Carlos. He goes, Carlos says, you have a movie? Movie? I said, yeah, I got movie. I said, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Movie? Yeah, I put on movie. Hold on a second. And I put on Amazon Prime. And by the way, Amazon Prime is popping. I mean, no affiliation here. All right? But I put on Amazon Prime, and I'm like, here you go. Go ahead, pick a first thing that pops up is a big banner for The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I'm like, oh my God. I should just assume control of the remote control right now. So I hand Carlos the remote. I said, put on whatever you want, whatever you want. So he's flipping, and I'm thinking to myself, what's he gonna put on? This is interesting. Let's see what he goes for. Let's see what kind of guy I'm dealing with here. I can judge your character by your music playlist and the movies that you watch. That's all I need to know. I know everything I need to know about you. Anyhow. He goes, I don't know. He hands me the remote control and he goes, you put on a movie. So I was like, and I look up and I see the icon for Robocop. This is how I know God. That God exists on planet Earth. And before I take the remote, I tell him, you really want to do this? And he's like, yeah, movie. He hands me the remote, and I just go, like I'm playing laser tag. Zing, pow! I put on Robocop. Oh, yeah. I said, this guy, you have to understand something. He's straight off the boat. You understand? I mean, he barely, this is like third day with like shoes on his feet. I'm going to tell you that right now. And he just let me put on Robocop. I said, strap on. I'm sitting there I'm like, now I'm watching him out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, strap in, buddy. There's nothing I love more than watching a classic movie with somebody who's never seen it before. Oh, yeah. I have a date night. Me and my wife, we both have off. She's off on Wednesday. I'm going to have off too. I'm going to make her watch Reservoir Dogs. Do you understand? I can't wait for it to happen. I just want to see Harvey Keitel comb his hair in the mirror. Oh my God, I got to get a comb. I wish I had more hair. I love it. He's got to light the lighter like this. It's like, all right, come on. You got a guy dying in the next room. Can we stop the coolness for 1 second? And he's like, and it won't light. I'm like, why don't you try it manually? Can you try it manually? But no. And he's arguing with this other guy, and he's still like this, trying to light the lighter. I said, this is why this is one of the greatest movies of all time. Anyhow. So we're sitting there, and Robocop opens up kind of boring. It's the boardroom guys, and this, that, the other thing. And nobody's really paying attention. Do you understand? Everybody's kind of like floating around, but I'm watching and whatnot. Next thing you know, we got to get up for the prayer. We all got to get up for the prayer. We got to bless the food. You understand? This is the time where I'm looking around the room like, I'm just seeing who's really into the prayer. I'm prayer police, by the way. Because there's some people when they say the prayer, they're like this. They're like, yes. And I said, I'd love to be that person to get into the prayer like that. I'm just sitting there analyzing everybody. I'm like, all right, this kid's over here picking his nose. This one, she's really into the prayer. I mean, there's tears rolling out of eyes, this type of thing. I'm like, imagine being this grateful for a meal. I said, I basically sit there and say, boy, I'm a real fucking piece of shit. I should be into this more. Like, that's why when I used to go to church with my wife, I used to look around and I'm like, man, people are really digging this. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just looking around the whole time, amazed. And then the preacher says, I want you to turn around and hug your neighbor. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And I'm always next to like the homeless alcoholic. You know, he's on his last, it was, this is it, I'm not drinking anymore. The bottle goes up against the brick wall. I'm gonna go to the church for salvation. And it's like, you know, then he sobers up and he realizes drinking's the greatest thing on planet Earth, and he goes back the very next day. But I'm always next to that guy, and I gotta give him a hug. Hey, come here, buddy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. Anyhow, where were we? Oh, we say the prayer, we get the food, and I always try to get the food and make a break for the dining room table, which is always occupied. I turn around, everybody's at the dining room table. So I'm like, oh, I'll eat on the couch. That's right. And every like piece of food I try to take off my plate will attempt to fall on the couch, and then I'll get in trouble. Anyhow, this, that, the other thing. So next thing you know, there's a whole crowd of people on the couch eating. You understand? I'm next to Carlos here, and we're eating and this, that, the other thing. And I don't know if you ever saw the director's cut of Robocop, but we're getting to the scene where Ed 209 basically machine guns a guy to pieces. And then we're all sitting here eating on the couch. And now when people eat, they start watching the TV because you can't really talk to each other. So now I'm like, oh my God. I feel like I'm pulling the pin on a hand grenade and I'm throwing it into the center of the room. You understand? I said, this scene is coming and nobody even knows it. I have to tell you, it was one of the most exciting moments of my life. There's a kid at the dining room table. He couldn't be more than 8 years old. And he's like eating and watching the TV screen. And I said to him, I saw Robocop when I was like 13 years old. I said, this movie completely fucked up my head. I said, it's his turn now. You understand? This is what kids need these days. So I'm like, I ain't saying nothing. So it gets to the point where Ed 209 comes in and they tell the guy to approach him with the gun. And then Ed 209's like, you have 10 seconds to drop the weapon, 10 seconds to comply. And he starts doing the countdown and the guy throws the gun on the floor, but the countdown doesn't stop. Oh my God. So I take the remote control and I slide it, because everybody's watching now, because this is a big robot on TV. I slide the remote control right next to Carlos's thigh. And now I'm just scanning the room. The next thing you know, Ed 209. I don't know if you've ever seen this scene. It was so gory that they edited it for the real movie, which was rated R in the 80s, by the way. 90s? 90s. Robocop, what was it? 80s? 90s? Early 90s? 80s? I don't know. So next thing you know, Ed 209 with these cannons. So this is the director's cut of the movie. You see, Ed 209 shoot this guy to ribbons. It's just like da 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 da, and you see his chest like erupting like a volcano, and then he flies back onto a table, and Ed 209 keeps on shooting, da 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 da, and he's on the table like this, and the blood's just boiling out everywhere. It's horrifying. Horrifying. And I look around the room, and all I see is every fork stop. I see her mother drop she didn't drop the fork, she put the fork down, and she starts doing one of these. Oh my God. And my wife goes, "Babe, who put this on?" And I was like, what? I was like, "Carlos put it on." And he had like the remote, like the smoking gun right next to him. And he was looking at me like, ah, bah, 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 ah, bah, bah, bah. And the kid sitting at the table, his eyes were like two saucer dishes. I was like, oh, this was like one of the greatest moments of my life. You know, it doesn't take much. And then Ed 209's, like, while all the ruckus is going on, Ed 209's standing there, and like the smoke is pluming out of his, after they pull the circuit board out, the smoke is pluming out of the cannons. What a movie. What a movie. I should have got up. I should have stood up and said, "State of the art. Bang, bang." You never think of these things, you know, in the moment. What are you going to do? We're a half hour in here. All right. Callahan. Reporting for duty. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, off you go. On you go. Oh, that sound in the morning. That's the equivalent of turning on the lights in the morning to your eyes. That's what that does to your ears. Just like that with Skinning for Crimes. Then around 7:30, I do the old Irish goodbye. Yeah, it's like one of my favorite things to do. I look around. I'm like, is anybody looking? I sneak into the guest room. And I just hit the hey. That's it. I got news for you right now. And then my wife yells at me the next day. "You didn't say goodbye to everybody." Yeah, I did everybody a big favor, by the way. That's right. I got to get up. All right, good night, everybody. I got to go to bed. I know the sun's still out. Yeah, but I got work. Yeah, I got to work. I got to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes. I have a loser job. Yeah, I got to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I go clean toilets, by the way. Yeah. What do you want me to say? You say, all right, good night, everybody, and you get this. You get, what? You're going to bed already? And then you got to sit there and explain yourself. Yeah, I have nightmare job from hell. How do you feel? I feel great now. How do you feel? You feel good about it? Yeah, so I'll be going to bed now. Really? Like, they're looking at me like, what kind of job is this? I agree with you. You're right. What kind of job is this? Got to go to bed. So I just sneak away. You understand? Like a hermit crab. I crawl into my shell. Trust me, nobody in the party's like, hey, where did Jess go? Where did life at the party go? You know? We miss him to death. Oh, boy. I can't take these guys on YouTube now that'll like they did like some testosterone replacement therapy. Now they're like, life coaches on YouTube. You ever find these guys? You could spot them from a mile away. Listen, if a guy over 45 comes up to you with muscles, you say, listen, get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to hear your mouth. Don't try to be my motivational speaker now, okay? Because you're sticking needles in your ass, twice a week. I can't take this shit anymore. It's like I got Joe Rogan on telling me how I got to stop being lazy and I got to run hills and I got to climb, run up the bleacher stairs every day. Yeah, no, asshole. Hey, I'm not taking testosterone replacement therapy. Okay? And a lot of these guys on there, they're like tough guys now. They're shooting guns. They're this, they're that. 2 weeks ago, you wanted to ride the merry-go-round and play with your Holly Hobby toys. I'm out. I want to talk to real men. Do you understand? Listen, my great-grandfather smoked cigarettes for 60 years. Okay? And when his wife died, he went on like a 30-year whiskey bender. He lived till he's 98. This is the guy I want to talk to. Hey. And there goes Rita. I don't want to talk to Johnny-come-lately muscles. Telling me how I got to be tough. How I can't don't take shit and this, that, the other thing. Where were you? Come on. I got news for you, buddy. And I'm in the business of nostalgia here on the show. We talk retro video games. Anybody that's into retro video games, I'm in the business of low testosterone. That's basically it. If you like retro video games, it's basically red flag. Low testosterone guy right here. That's right. Because it's about nostalgia. And what is nostalgia? It's basically like, I want to crawl back into mommy's warm cunt. That's what nostalgia is. I don't want to face the world. I want to go back. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I got 50-year-old guys yelling at me like they're 18 again. I'm going to start saying something. I'm not being polite about it anymore. Okay? My God. Where do I get these shots anyway? I want in. You kidding me? I'm going to go get testosterone replacement therapy. I'm in. What are you kidding me? Morning hard-ons I can spin a plate on? I'm there. I want it. I always wanted to take steroids. This is like a great way to... I'm going to go in and tell the doc. I'm going to say, never mind the low testosterone testing. We'll skip that altogether. All right? I want to look like fucking Tony Atlas. You understand? So let's get the needles out. I'm not going to... That's the whole thing. There's the whole reason why I don't want to go to the doctor. We got to test you for low T first. We got to check your diet. We got to make sure you don't have a history of depression. Just start sticking needles. Do you understand? I want 21-inch pythons. We all know why we're here. I want to hit a baseball like Mark McGuire. We all know why we're here, Doc. And you go to the testosterone replacement doctor, and I just get the idea like he's jacked out of his mind. He's sweating. He's got pimples all over his shoulders. You understand? He's got like hair on the forearms coming off like, it's that testosterone hair. You ever see somebody with testosterone hair? It's like that. They got hair on their head that's really coarse. Like I don't know. All right, guys. You know something? We're here today. I'm going to tell you right now. I have this dream that I'm going to play video games with my son, and we're actually going to get along together. Yeah. Well, I said, son, you want to play Nintendo with me? He's like, what? Nintendo Switch? I'm like, no. Nintendo. We're going to play original Nintendo. I'm going to pull out the game station. We're going to play original Nintendo. I wanted to play Guardian Legend with him. You know, we'll pass the joystick back and forth. He wants nothing to do with it. I tell you right now, my son got this Nintendo Switch now, and when I pull the game station up, it's like I'm spraying kid repellent in the room. He's out of there. He's like, I got my Switch. And he sits there. He doesn't even play games on the Switch. He goes to the part where you could press a button and make the Joy-Cons vibrate. Like if you lose one, I guess you can make it vibrate to find. He just does that the whole time. I'm like, what are you doing? And he watches YouTube on his Switch. Like, how? What? Don't you want to play the games? So anyway, I pull out the Nintendo. I said, let me play Guardian Legend. All I hear is people talking about Guardian Legend. Guardian Legend. I'm in. IRIM, compile. This type of thing. So I start playing, and I get past the shooter stage, the first stage, and then I'm walking around. It goes from like a shooter to almost like a Metroid Legend of Zelda. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. But I walked around for like hours in this one spot. And I was getting weapons, you know, and I was collecting those chips, right? I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what do I need? Nintendo Power? So anyway, I lost interest in it because I simply just didn't know what was going on. And I'm like, I'm not hopping on my phone to research this. I said, I want to try to figure it out. I spent hours on it. I didn't know where I was going. Anyhow, so I get out of that game and I just start skating around. And I find this game for the Famicom. And I put it on, and initially I thought the game was a lump of shit. And I started to play it, and I started to get interested in it. And I started to enjoy it. And it reminded me of an old school Nintendo game. And it put me in that frame of mind that I was when I was a kid, this discovery mode. Remember playing games like Kung Fu for the first time and realizing that there were different stages and whatnot and different end bosses. And this was kind of new. And I started to discover this game, and it really became a lot of fun. And I found it giving me that feeling of older Nintendo games. And this game is called Hellfighter. And it reminded me of Dragon's Lair for the Nintendo. Did you remember playing Dragon's Lair? And you sat there and you were trying to get into that fucking drawbridge, and you couldn't figure out how to get into that drawbridge? Like, very cryptic. It reminded me of Cloak and Dagger, the movie, for some reason. Some games had something very special about them. I don't know what it is, but it felt to me like this game had that. Picture time! Controller, tap into the Edison line, pipe through the Sansui 1010, charging atomic batteries, turn off the lights of attrition, and move you into primetime position. That's right. I don't know what to tell you. I guess I'd say at first glance, this game doesn't look good. And it's not really on paper. But if I find myself wanting to continue to play it, then doesn't that make it a good game? Games are very strange. All right, here we go. All right. B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Hellfighter. Yes. Okay. Publisher Seichin? 1991. All right. Here we go. Has Seichin. Seichin. All right. Here we go. Dinchen Enterprise. That's right. Oh, look at the NES Go. That's right, buddies. Are you kidding me? I would have called my mother in right now. Mom, look what the Nintendo's doing. And she would have been like, yeah, son, that's great. Why couldn't I find you blue in your bassinet? Anyhow, here we are. Oh, yeah, this is big time. The capacitors are popping, guys. All right. Okay. So here we go. Here's our hero right here. I mean, it's, I guess, a horror-based game, right? You have all the horrors of hell here. Oh, yes, you have this Mario type of brick smash, which I thought was amusing. Because it's a direct ripoff of Super Mario Brothers. The bricks flying and everything. Anyhow. Very difficult game at first. But what I found out later on is you have these crystals, we'll call them, and you can actually kick the ground and almost mine your way to these crystals. Now the crystal has, every color is a different weapon, almost like a shooter. And when you get multiple of the same color, the weapon changes. So I'm an orange guy, okay? It turns from a spread shot. Hey! Hang on, we gotta get rid of this guy. Here's another crystal. And now we have a homing shot. And to me, this is like a game-breaking weapon, so I like to stick with this one, because I like to break the game! Look at this. Look, rain? Are you kidding me? Oh, oh boy. For some reason, this reminds me of a boy and his blob. I don't know why. And these platforms, they bounce off of each other. This is a very unusual style of platforming, by the way. I don't know if you realize that. Come on. Ow! Shit! Oh, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna fall off the screen? Oh, come on! Ah, jeez, I lost my weapon. I can't crouch. Oh, boy. I'm out of here. Later, bitch. Alright, we gotta stay on top of our game here. Literally. Thank you. Oh, no. No. Come back! Come back! Okay. we're out. I gotta get my weapon back. This is gonna be challenging. Okay, oh, we got it right here. Orange. Yes, and you also have to be careful about how you mine, because you can mine too deep, and then you can't get your weapon. Ah, careful, careful, yes. All right, we got the homing weapon. We're in. Yes. Oh, jeez. Right. Slow spike, fast spike. Slow spike. Fast spike. Slow spike, fast spike. Fast spike, slow spike. Fast spike. Slow spike, fast spike. Slow spike. Alright. Alright. Slow. Fast. Very good. Ah! Alright. Fast. Oh yeah! Here we go. Ah! Come on! Oh good. Here we go. Number one, if you came across this in real life, who would have the hubris to try to jump over this goddamn thing? I don't need to save the princess that bad. Alright, come on. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh! Oh shit! Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, we gotta time it here. We gotta run and jump. Here we go. Ready? And up! Oh, come on. I got 3 guys left. At the top. At the top. Alright. Down, down. They both gotta go down at the same time. Up, up. Then down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Come on, up, down, down, up, down, down. Ow! Right onto the rotisserie. Come on. Here we go. Oh! One guy left. Here we go. And there we go. Up, down, down. Come on, continue, right? Hello? Where do we start from? Where do we start from? Oh, Jesus. Alright, guys, we gotta do this. I'm sorry. Oh! Not exactly like Super Mario Brothers, but hey. Here we go. Alright, come on, you fuck face. Alright, we're going for it here. Here we go. Come on, orange. Come on, orange. There we go. Oh shit. Come on, buddy. Come down. Come. Oh! Oh, I changed my weapon. Oh, wait, it's a homing spread shot? I'm in! Shoot! God damn it! Oh, it's not a homing spread shot. Ah, we're out. I need an orange here. Okay, we got it. out of here. You're out of here. Look at this. This one shoots right through the columns. There are weapons, by the way, that don't shoot through the columns. Much like Ghosts and Goblins, there are certain weapons that are just like, yeah, I mean, you might as well shut the machine off. Okay. We're on. 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 I don't understand why it doesn't home those guys. Alright, let's not slow down the game here. Look at it, it's doing everything. Enemies jumping, platforms are moving, it's raining. What's next? Come on, come on, come on. We gotta get this one. Got it. And we're out. You're out of here. You're out of here, bitch. Oh, God. Thank God for this homing missile. Okay. We're going to do this one. Yep. Uh-huh. Slow. Fast. This is where you get into a lot of trouble. Because you try to rush, right? We don't rush. Take your time. That's right. Slow, fast. That's right. We didn't forget. We didn't forget about this cock. And then we got him. All right. Slow, fast. Slow, fast. Fast. That's it, baby. All right, we're at the checkpoint. Up, down. That's right. Up, down. Up, down. Ah, fuck. All right, come on. Up, down. Up, down. Oh boy. Okay, up, down. Oh. Yes. Up, down. Okay, next one. No. No. Up. No. This is it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa, what did my feet touch that one? Alright, here we go. You're not getting me this time. At the top! Yes! We want orange. Orange. That's it, baby. Orange. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Look at this guy! Look at this guy! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh! No, 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 no! No! Oh! Shit, 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 shit! Come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! He's slowing down, he's slowing down! He's slowing down! Oh! Oh! Or maybe that's just slow down. Ah! Oh! Out of here, bitch! Oh, the torso's still. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit! Oh, come on! What's his pattern? What's his pattern? Oh, we're back in! We're back in! We're back in! What's his pattern? We got him. We got him? Oh, come on! What's his pattern? Oh, we got him. Oh, I can't handle another one. Oh, the stress. The stress. Oh, I can't handle another one. I can't handle another one. Ah! Ah! Are you fucking serious? Oh, no. Oh my God. My head's spinning. Do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K device! We'll see you next time. Okay, so I think I'm finally going to do a show on Patreon. I'm thinking a weekly show, and it's going to be a show giving advices. Yeah, that's basically it. At 44 years old, I mean, you should have like a modicum of wisdom. So that's it. Whatever you want to ask me. Women, money, finances. Yeah, finances. Basically, whatever advice I give you, you do the opposite. And you'll turn into King Solomon, I guarantee it. So that's it. Email me down below, and we'll make it happen. I need some questions first, so throw me some questions and we'll work that out. Okay. Can I go to sleep now?